Greetings y bienvenidos. Doc here. I am out campaigning on Venice La Brea at the moment, campaigning for the election of Bernie Sanders as President of these United States of America. I say these because there's actually two countries named the United States of America in North America. A lot of people don't know that. This country, this United States of America, well, technically known as the United States, and it's in America. It's not the United States of America, but I'll get to that. But this country has a beautiful, diverse culture, diverse set of languages. It's well, diversity is its biggest treasure, in my opinion. And I just ran into someone a little while ago who pointed out to me. For those that speak Spanish, I could have done this in Spanish, but I think most of my audience is English speaking, so I'll keep the Spanish to a minimum. But he said they have a saying in Mexico, a very simple saying, "Sí se puede." And I told him, yes, I know about that. I said, "¿Quieres saber qué es más poderoso?" Basically, would you like to know what's more powerful? And he said yes. And I told him, sí podemos, and he agreed with me, because the phrase sí se puede is basically, it's a reflexive, basically means yes, it's possible. Yes, it has the power. But what has the power? It doesn't say specifically. And the implication is generally a religious one. It's usually, God has the power, or depending on how you look at it, maybe the universe has the power. That's why I said in general it basically means yes, it's possible. Well, here's the thing. If we, the people, want to make things better, we have to own that. It's not enough to say yes, it's possible. We have to recognize that we can. And that's where sí podemos comes in. Podemos is the third person plural. We have the power. Or more common English, we can. Sí podemos is literally, yes, we have the power. It reminds me of an advertisement I saw once in Bolivia. I forget what company this was, but it was some paint company had, I think it was actually meant to be a play on English. It's hard to say. But they had a slogan that said "El poder del color," basically the power of color. But if you take that word poder, that's the to be able, and you translate it as to can, as in like I can, you can, she can, he can, we can, two can. El poder del color could be mistranslated into English and back as la lata de color, which is the can of color, as in like that's what paint comes in, cans of color. So I thought that was kind of cute. Any rate, just like I said, out here campaigning, trying to get the message out. Got my signs out, talking to people that come by. Hello, you need the traffic signal? All right. Set for Venice. There, it's on. It's on right now. It's ready to walk. Yeah. Any rate, I guess I wasn't making myself clear. Blind guy, so he couldn't see that the walk sign was on. And I wasn't doing a real good job of communicating that. Even in our first languages, we can have trouble communicating sometimes, and translating between languages. So much can get so easily lost. Anybody who's bilingual knows that. Those who are monolingual, a lot of times they make the mistake of thinking that it's a word for word literal translation from one language to another. That is extremely rarely the case. Things just don't work that way in human languages. Computer languages, a little more often, but even then, generally not completely. Any rate, as an elector candidate for Bernie Sanders, I will be out here through the general election, campaigning for the election of Bernie Sanders. I want the people to know that he will be a valid option here in California. Whether or not he'll be on the ballot, I don't know, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that he will be. And I hope enough other people will help me on that to get it done, because this is the hardest state to do it in. And if anyone watching this lives in some other state, I would encourage you to get your candidate on the ballot in your state as well. Yeah, if you're a member of a political party, try to get your political party to put your candidate on the ballot, because that's one way to do it. I know Green Party members who love Bernie Sanders. I know Libertarian Party members who love Bernie Sanders. I even know Republicans who love Bernie Sanders. And if the people want him on the ballot, the people can get him on the ballot through their party or otherwise. I don't have a political party. I'm an independent. I don't want a political party. I like my independence. I like my democracy. I don't want to give it away. I like my freedom of speech. I'm going to protect other people's freedom of speech, even if it costs me my life. But I like mine. So I'm out here speaking to the people, and thought I'd stop to make this little video and post it on YouTube, and I hope people will share it. I'll be able to live stream on YouTube if I get 1,000 subscribers. That's a new requirement they've got. So please subscribe, help me get that 1,000 subscribers. Beyond that, I don't much care. I mean, if I get more, fine. Probably a good thing, helps get the message out. But mainly I'd like to be able to live stream so I don't have to record these and then upload them and then make sure they're set to public and, you know, all that stuff. Because it's a delay. And if I was doing it live, you know, who knows, maybe somebody in the area could see it and they might just come out here and join me and you know, hold up a sign of their own, do their own talking, get some of their free speech in, communicate with the people, help people, you know, help spread the message that Bernie will be an option in 2020 regardless of what the DNC decides to do. We could use their help, so I hope they nominate him. But if they don't, we independents outnumber their members, and we will be fighting for our candidate, whoever that might be. In my case, it's Bernie Sanders, and most other independents I know of agree with me on that. Actually, so do most Dems. So, you know, if the DNC doesn't nominate him, it means they went against their own members again, like they did in 2016. He won their nomination. They stole it. They admitted it. Take care.